Fight to the extreme.
I don't know about this, Rick.
Please, you've got to reconsider. Eugene's uncle, Eric Bischoff, has a history of trying to crush Eugene's spirits. Eugene loves his title more than life itself, and the fact that I can't defend my half is a perfect excuse for him to strip us of our titles and hurt Eugene again.
But filling in for you as tag team champion? That's a huge responsibility.
If you don't do this, you might as well hand the titles to those miserable toe rags Edge and Christian. I don't know about you, but I refuse to reward those two with a championship for crippling their opponents. That'd hardly be sporting, would it?
Yeah, but...
You faced Christian last week. Tonight, it's you versus Edge. You've scouted both men, and our title defense is tomorrow night at Taboo Tuesday. You're the only one who can help us.
Okay. Alright, I'll do it.
There's a top man. Thank you. Eugene, you make sure you accompany him to ringside tonight, and pay no attention to that scrubber Trish Stratus. Don't allow her to distract you from the match at hand.
Despite the injury to William Regal, the tag titles will be on the line tomorrow night at Taboo Tuesday.
That's if Regal's replacement makes it through his match tonight against Edge.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Eugene. From Japan, the Ninja. And the opponent, accompanied by Trish Stratus. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, Edge.
I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them.
Oh, you're full of it, King. These fans don't give a damn. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. Watch out! He reversed it! I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty rumor spread by people who wanted to be in Edge's league but couldn't keep up with him.
Come on, King.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I'd bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it? Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
3, 4.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm...
What a reversal. It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the Edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time he turned on them, King. I think they do a pretty good job.
He countered that one perfectly. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job. He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher.
4.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you.
He could pin him right here, JR.
1.
I don't think anyone's walking away from this match unscathed.
No doubt about it, King. This one's going to be hell on the anatomy for sure.
2.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent.
5.
I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that.
What are they going to do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE.
He reversed it. I don't... Oh, man! Someone had better take that chair away from him! He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's gonna find.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the My God, can you imagine the impact of that chair on the human body?
Can you believe? What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it.
I hope he's not looking for a record. That could do some serious damage.
3.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make... And there it goes! The submission is locked in!
1.
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here!
3. 4.
So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity who puts on the best performance possible for the fans, King.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
He may get the 3 count here.
I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better.
2.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go. I can't believe he countered that one. Oh boy, here he goes.
it's been reversed.
There's the pin!
1, 2, 3.
I think this crowd...
And that's all she wrote, JR. It's... Hey, you can't do that to the diva of the decade!
I'm sure he'd prefer not to, but she has no right to lead Eugene on like she's been doing.
Trish, look out! Oh my gosh, look at what he just did to Trish!
You mean look at what Edge just did to Trish? If I didn't know better, I'd say Eugene seems more concerned about Trish Stratus than his own partner.
Can you blame him, JR? I should go down there and see if Trish needs mouth-to-mouth, and maybe some CPR.